Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Solid Trades, Ali here. I don't feel like doing this video, especially because I lost money today. But worse, I could have had a $3,000 to $4,000 profitable day rather than $1,000 almost a lost day. And it sucks because especially that I work so hard every day, and then you end up with the day the negative, knowing that you could have done so much better. But there's always room to grow, and I'm going to be talking about going through my trades, why I lost money, and I pretty much literally got stopped out at the bottom and then saw the stocks roar like 20, 30, 40% in front of me. And it really sucks, but there's lots of lessons here, and that's what I'm going to be talking about, and what's my plan to come back out of it tomorrow. It's a decent, I mean, it's not really a big loss. It's just a normal loss for me. It's not nothing crazy or anything. It's just normal. That's how normally I like to stay within $500 range under my day. If my max loss is 500, I did exceed it a little bit, but it's no big deal. But I wanted to talk about the stocks here. What I traded. It's about $841. The biggest loss was in Baba. Tried like 3 times and I lost 3 times. So let's get into it. Alright, so first trade today in Baba, which I alerted in the chat, right here. And I was like, alright, if it breaks, okay, I'm gonna get in. And as soon as I get in, it immediately just goes down. As soon as it popped up, I entered and thought I was gonna be a green. There's gonna be a really nice move up. I'm gonna catch that because it had a really nice 5-minute breakout. At the same time, it broke above VWAP, right, with the increase in volume. So I thought it was a great one. Baba was already looking bullish from the previous day, so it was a great A setup. And guess what happened? I get in and boom, immediately goes down. I lose about $200, okay? And I get stopped out. It starts to go down. I'm like, okay, you know what? I did it wrong. And then, but what I didn't notice, that real support of the pre-market was this. Okay, this was a real support right here, which is also a moving average on the 5-minute chart, 9 moving average, and exactly bounced from here. So that's what I do. So what I do is, as soon as it pops up in again, I enter here again. Okay, I enter here again. It starts to go up. Okay, once I start to go up, it starts to come back down. My stop loss was right below here, so I was not worried. Okay, but then as soon as I notice starts to go up, and it found this support here. Okay, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put my stop right below it. And guess what happened? It starts to go up. My target was here. It did not fill my target. Comes back down, stops me out, and then goes to my target. So now I'm down $400, $450 on it. So, and what sucks the most is that I was right the whole time, and I just did not place my stops correctly, and I ended up losing $450. Okay, so it's totally my fault. But that's not the worst case. Then I get an OSTK here. Lost about 200 on it. That was my risk I was taking. I noticed this, it broke, so it was part of my watch list because it was making this trendline break and huge upside. And then it broke above here. So it normally comes down support and then goes up. So I get an enter here, my stop loss was below. It comes down, stops me out right here at the bottom, and then goes. And right thing to do would be just take a trendline break and then enter right here at the break. That's all I had to do. But the fact that I entered prematurely here, I got stopped out here and then it went up. So now I'm down $600 something. Okay, I'm so furious because all the stocks, I had done my homework, I'd done everything. Still, I ended up losing money. So then next I see bingo. Okay, I see bingo here. I see this trend break here. So I entered here, which I alerted right here in our chat, right under solid alerts. Right here, I alerted right here at the break. And then look here. Normally, when I'm in the right frame of mind, all I would do is just put my stop loss here, right below, okay, and then enter here, and then just put my stop loss and then take profits along the way. So it starts to go up and then it starts to go down again. I literally stopped myself out here. I'm like, you know what? Because at that time, that's what I was looking at. I'm like, okay, man, starts to go up and then starts to go down. I'm like, you know what? I'm just not in the right frame of mind. I don't know what I'm doing, but clearly it's not working. I don't know what's wrong with me today, and it doesn't really happen. I haven't had a red day in like a very, very long time. So I'm like, you know, maybe I'm just not right frame of mind. Let me just cut it, and I cut right here. And then I look, come back later. This is what happens. I had 900 shares right here. This is about 2 grand, and I ended up giving back money, $50. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's just, I don't even know what to say, right? Then I get in game. I get in game right here at the bottom because I had support level drawn. It pops. I immediately took profits because I'm red, so red on the day. My head is so messed up. I just took profits, and then guess what happened? It was up all the way. So knowing that, that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop. And then at the same time, I was in Nvidia because there was this support here. See how it's holding support from a very, very long time on the 15-minute, right? So I get in here, it starts to bounce. I don't take profit because it just, my target was about here in this area, broke down again. I took a loss, ended up $841 down on the day. And it just goes to show that, you know what, I've been doing this for 4 years, and these days happen. I still get messed up in the head. But again, you know, it's about the big picture, right? Now my today's tomorrow goal is to just sit back, relax, and all I'm gonna do is just have a one green day. Just focus on a small green day to get my confidence back. Even though I've been doing for so long, I feel like I suck right now. I feel like, you know, I'm not good at trading. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. But you know what? Like, this is my first red day in like a huge, very, very long time. And still to this day, I feel like that. But now, having that much experience, I know it's just a feeling and it will go away. All I need to do is just have one green day, 1 or 2 green day consecutively, and I'm back on track. Okay, and that's all. Once I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna forget about it. But if I try to make my money back tomorrow and try to go bigger size, if I take another loss, it's gonna be a cycle, like a roll down the hill, and I'm gonna have even bigger losses along the way, which I've done that before, and it just that's how I've learned it. Okay, I've always come back. I've had these losses so many times before, but it's always getting less. The frequency is getting less and less and less. But it just sucks that, you know, how I get stopped out the way I got stopped out, and there's nobody else to blame except me. Look at how amazing opportunities game gave at the end. Right here, you could have entered. OSTK, I could have entered here. Easily went up $3. I had 200 shares. That's $600 in like 10 minutes. Bingo. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say about this. Right, it went up 22% from my entry, but I got started right here, and I shouldn't have. But because my mindset was messed up, so I was really scared of losing more money, which actually caused me to even lose more money. And it's just a part of the game. That's what you have to deal with. And all I can do tomorrow is just come back strong and limit my size down so that I don't think emotionally and I think logically, and then I come back strong. So all my goal tomorrow is to just have a small green day, okay, and then just come back the next day stronger. All right. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys don't make the same mistakes as I do. You probably end up making it because everybody does. I've been through this process so many times that now it's just not as bad as it feels. I can do a video. Before I wouldn't even do it. Before I would just want to, you know, crawl in my blanket. That's what I felt like. But now, you know, I know that I'm gonna come back up. I know it's just nothing. It's just nothing. It's not even a big loss or anything. So it's nothing. But it just hurts the way I could have had such a huge day instead ending up losing money. So that's what I'm going to end the video with. If you guys want to join the chat below, make sure you check the link down below, and I'll see you guys in the chat. All right, take care. Bye.